Hold on. Now, you cannot see me because I'm currently driving. But you know, I want to get my input on this bullshit. Can y'all, let me see if I can turn y'all around so y'all can see something while I'm driving. So I caught wind. Well, first of all, let's start this off. Check out the blog spot 28spirit8mystic8.blogspot.com. We have Valentine's Day deals going on with energy work, and you getting that heart chakra together and right in the name of the Holy Spirit, honey. Ashanda la 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 boca 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 me. But anyway, so you know, I don't really give a fuck about that conscious community because, you know, a lot of these motherfuckers be on some boo-boo, foo-foo, da-de-doo, got you thinking that they into penis and only penis bullshit. You know, because if you do not like women, if you are a heterosexual man and you put down heterosexual women all the damn time, well, women is women and men is men anyway, so let's talk about it. If you're putting down women to any level, but you're a heterosexual man, quote unquote, honey, I think you need to come out that closet, and we're going to keep it at that. But I just feel like a lot of these people are very suspicious and very suspects. And I'm going to start this off by saying, bitch, I'm motherfucking transgender, and I see it. I call a spade, and let's keep it real and totally real here. Dr. Umar has been on some fuckery from the gate. Okay, he's been on some fuckery from the gate. And this motherfucker is so miseducated, honey, so misunderstood in himself, because nobody misunderstands him, honey. He don't know how to articulate what is really going on. So he try to fool those who will be fooled, and the ones who cannot be fooled, we see right through that fuckery. Okay, but to sit on that motherfucking camera and talk about Osun, my Osun, bless me. First of all, Osun ain't favoring no motherfucker that hate women. For one, okay? Osun is the epitome of femininity. She is not gonna help no motherfucker who do not like women. Okay? Second of all, or the feminine energy, because we all know when it comes to spirits, the genders are masculine and feminine, not male and female. So we all know that Osun is not gonna favor that because she's pro-women. Lesbian women too. Okay, but to fix your mouth, and we all know that allegedly this man likes single women because he tries to get money from them. He do this bullshit because he knows that if there's a man in the picture, see the games that he plays, and they're not giving him a motherfucking thing. So he tried to go and use this whole feminine woman thing, but yet still sit here and call women thoughts and sluts and hoes and all this other shit. And then have the audacity to get on motherfucking camera and add Osun into your foolery. Oh, you called on the right one. Because Osun's about to get your ass right together. Osun don't do the conning. Osun is about manifesting. Osun is about blessing people and the right way. Ask these spiritualists on YouTube. Anybody who likes Dr. Umar, ask these spiritualists on YouTube, both male and female, who calls out and say they're the daughter of Osuns and live nothing but a conning lifestyle. Bitch, you're not going to get blessed. Not by Osun, you're not. No, you're not, honey. It's some foolery. And that's all I'm going to say. I received emails. One of my people, we were on the phone today, and we were speaking about, like I said, I don't really give my little commentary on that bullshit because we all know that conscious community or that woke community is about using your emotions. They know that black people are dealing with PTSD, however you want to classify that, post-traumatic slave syndrome or post-traumatic stress syndrome, but they know exactly that PTSD plagues the black motherfucking community, and they play off of the weakness of them, which is emotion. They know that black people are very emotional people, and they use that to get through. They'll sit here and tell you not to fuck with white people, and they eat from white people. They sit back and they conjugate with white people. They fuck white people. That's hypocritical. And he is definitely a fucking hypocrite. Not just him, but that whole fucking community. You got niggas that look like hermaphrodites. I'm not gonna say no name. Niggas that look like hermaphrodites fixing his damn mouth talking about the damn Baphomet and talking about gay folks. When you look like a woman, you look like an old butchy stud. You look like somebody's auntie or mama that transformed. And I won't even insult the motherfucker or insult the trans community by saying that he looks like a trans man. Because he could be a trans man, but I see more of a female than I do a male. But I said with that bullshit too, they all connected as well. We know that. That's why they fix their mouth and talk so much bullshit about that. You gotta watch what people talk about. If they talk about gays all the time and they've never been gay in their life, you know that they got a secret fascination with that. Me being a BDSM, me being a femdom, I've dealt with a lot of racist people. White people, KKK members, that got off with the idea of having sex with a black woman or being forced to give fellatio to a black man. And in their everyday life, bitch, they go out and they fight against that shit. But behind closed door, that shit turns them on. I know that, because that's what I do. That's who I deal with. So when I see these conscious people talk about gays every damn time, lesbian, bulldagger, homosexual man, every damn, like, bitch, how the fuck is a straight person gonna give their input on a homosexual lifestyle when they never been a part of that? That's like a white person trying to tell a black person how to live their life, or the black culture when you never lived that culture. And yes, gay, LGBT is a lifestyle, that is a culture. But of course, once again, we know that a lot of closeted gay people are black people. We know that. DL lifestyle, it plagues the black community heavily. Not just blacks, but Hispanics as well. It plagues that community heavily. So we know that the two things they're going to discuss when it comes to the black people and how to oppress the quote-unquote white man when you on the motherfucking land that quote-unquote the white man own. You speak in English, which is quote-unquote a white man's language. So that in itself is a condescending contradiction. Like I said before, a lot of people go to school to learn psychology, to do reverse psychology. There's a positive aspect and a negative aspect of all things. Umar knows about the negative polarity of motherfucking psychology, like a lot of these conscious people do who've been to jail. Now, I don't know if he's been to jail, but the other ones speak about it, they have. And they learn about the negative aspects of psychology. Because, of course, the oppressor uses the negative aspect of psychology to break you down. And the person who uplifts you use the positive polarity of psychology to build you up. So he sat back and he watched these women on YouTube fight over Osun. I'm the daughter of Osun. Osun's my mama. Osun. And it hit him like, you know what? I could capitalize off of that. I could sit here and I could say, Osun bless me with my money. Osun's girl bag. Osun ain't gonna help you, bitch. You too prideful. Osun don't deal with prideful motherfuckers. Osun don't deal with people that are stuck in the lower selves. Osun is the solar plexus. She deals with governing the lower self. The solar plexus is the lower self, but it is the highest point of the lower self. Osun deals with mastering the lower self. So yes, she's a part of the lower self, but she deals with mastering that. And Dr. Umar has not mastered that. He still thinks with his prostate and his left nut. I can guarantee that. That's all he thinks about. Honey, I guarantee you. And the minute that money stops, you stop donating, I guarantee motherfuckers are going to start coming out speaking about it. Mark my word. That is a fake, a fraud, and a motherfucking phony. And I've been talking about that. Ain't nobody gonna sit here and be a straight man who like pussy, but every time you turn around, he talking about a nigga that like dick. Ain't no straight man doing that. Ain't no straight man doing that, honey. If you like pussy so bad, you gonna talk about it all day long. You don't got time to think about what two men are doing behind closed doors. Can we talk about it? If you're into penis, you're not going to sit and think about what two women are doing behind closed doors. That's why men typically talk about lesbians more often, particularly butch. I was going to say the bull stud type. They talk about lesbians because they feel threatened. You got women that act more masculine than they do, who get the same shit they get without even trying. And it boggles their damn mind. So that's how when I see a straight man talking about lesbians, that's more understandable to me, because you both like vagina. But a man who only likes vagina, but he fixes his mouth on a man who likes penis, tells me that he secretly likes motherfucking penis. Because there's some secret animal. And that's excluding people who's been molested. Because, there's a lot of these conscious computer don't last. But who, right? A few of them have come out and said that I've been touched. To them, I feel like they get a pass. But anybody who's not claiming that they've been molested, they got a lie. You're a liar. You're a fraud. You're a phony. Oshun don't got favor with you, girl. So, yes, keep reaching out to Oshun. You gonna be like these spirituals on YouTube, reaching out to Oshun, knowing they ain't got favor with Oshun, knowing Oshun don't vibe with their negative, nasty ass energy, and that's why they get fucked up every which way they could get fucked up. They get fucked up every which way. That spirit come in and get their ass right together. Learn something. And you guys are going to learn something with Oshun. You're going to learn something with Dr. Umar. Guarantee you. Guarantee you. So stop with the motherfucking shenanigans, honey. And then y'all wonder why. It's anything I've been thinking about too. Motherfuckers be sitting here talking about white supremacy and white people oppressing black folks. Well, I feel like there's enough black people out there that's doing shit to give even black people a nasty taste in their mouth. Do you think that from this perspective, if you were a part of a group or part of a society that oppressed the black man, you being a black man to do things to give them a nasty taste in the mouth and or to fit the stereotypes they're putting on you, do you think that's going to change their mindset, or it's going to allow them to open up and say, oh, this is my equal counterpart? Do you think that's going to change their point of view? Because it's not. Unfortunately, but fortunately, I got other things I need to do. But I just wanted to come through and give my little peace of mind, honey, about the fuckery that's going to take place in this conscious community. First, there were consciousness, which speaks about the conscious mind awakening, right? It doesn't speak about the subconscious mind. It speaks about the conscious mind awakening. And when the conscious mind awakens, it still has to connect the gap between the conscious and the subconscious. So in this conscious community, they're still dealing with the conscious mind. They're still dealing with the fact that they are barely starting to awaken to the facts or the realities of life, right? But if they were really subconscious, or if they were really connected to the spirit world, then they would say that we are a subconscious community, or we are a community that deal with the subconscious mind. But they do not say that. They say they're conscious, which means that they have awakened the conscious mind. But awakening the conscious mind does not mean that you have connected or you have awakened the subconscious mind. Because while the conscious mind is awakened, the subconscious mind is still not working. Because in order for you to operate in your higher self, you have to sleep, or you have to detonate or turn off your conscious mind. As I said before, as above, so below. When the conscious mind is awakened, then the conscious mind is now dead, and vice versa. You cannot have an awakened conscious mind and have an awakened subconscious mind. It does not work that way. It does not work that way. So pay attention. But as I said before, everybody ain't gonna get that shit. But I just want to get my little input on. We know it's a fake, fraud, and a phony. Like I said, I got some emails today about my input, about him calling out Oshun. You know, we all know that he's not connected to any of those Orishas like that. Okay, because if he was, one of the places that he visited, he would not have been there. We'll talk about that. Second of all, if he was related or if he was connected to any type of feminine deity or any type of feminine energy, he would have respect for women, especially women that are educated, whether they're lesbian, gay, or motherfucking straight. But the first community he attacked was women. Then he went into lesbians. And it's like, whoa, for a man who likes vagina, okay, for a man who loves vagina, honey, you look very suspect. The way that he acts is like a gay man would act. I mean, that's how I would expect a gay man to act. Like, I don't do vagina. Women are disgusting. Women are like, that's what I expect to get out of someone who is gay or who is only into penis. But to get that for someone who likes vagina, girl, Miss Thing, I'm not saying, but I'm saying there's a little something funny going on there. And I can't wait for this shit to hit the fan. I can't wait for this fake to hit the fan, honey. Slowly but surely. And what they're doing is, because they know the conscious community time is up, now they're trying to ease into the spirit world. Okay, I do tarot. I do spiritual readings. Bitch, bad. Girl, bad. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, girl. Girl, bad. Get the fuck out of here. Girl, bad. You still got mama and daddy issues. And as I said for to my people out there, you cannot do or deal with any, if you're trying to get healing, you cannot deal with anybody who is not healed. And healing starts with yourself. If you're not comfortable with who you are, if you've not resolved any past experiences with your parents, with your siblings, with your past relationships, you are not healed. So you are not fit enough to come out and to offer services to help heal people. And that's what the spiritual community is about. As I mentioned months ago, okay? People are out here offering spiritual services to help people, but yet they cannot help themselves. They have not helped themselves. And unfortunately, they're leaving a nasty taste in people's mouths who are really trying to get help, because obviously spirituality was the last resort. They tried doctors. They tried psychologists, which are still doctors, but they tried people that dealt with medicine, internal medicine. It doesn't matter what type of medicine. Okay, they've even tried doing things on their own. And then they turn to spiritualists who are claiming, I can see you. I see dead people. I can help you. And yet they get burned with your ass. And I've had bad experiences with people because of that bullshit. I had a girl last year that was supposed to be going to Vegas with us who I felt like could have benefited from that event, that whole event that we did. And it was only like, what, $200 I think I charged? Honey, who did not go through with it because she had a bad experience with another YouTube spiritualist who was about money. And like I said, ask them about their motherfucking parents. And I don't want to hear my dad and my mom have both died. I don't have any siblings. They've all passed on. Girl, bye. You're not connected to your siblings. You're not connected to your parents. You don't deal with them. They don't deal with you. Because you got some fucked up issues you got to deal with. Then you wonder why your shit ain't working. And as I told the person I was dealing with today, how you know a real spiritualist from a fake spiritualist is when someone is sending something your way, a real spiritualist can identify what is being sent your way, how it's being sent your way, and what exactly they motherfuckers sending you. And I think I already said that. What are they sending to you? Why are they sending it to you? And exactly who is sending it to you. If they can't say, well, I don't know what it is, but there's something negative on you and you need a cleanse. Okay, well, why I need a cleanse and what I need to cleanse from? Well, I can't say all that. Girl, bye. That bitch want money. That bitch want motherfucking money. Bitch, you got to know how to identify. And also, too, going into this as well, and I'm going to be done. If you're meant to do a cleanse or you feel like somebody's putting something on you and you're not going about it the right way, that's why I hate when y'all be talking about, I bought a candle for the Botanica. I'm going to the Botanica to get some candles and I'm going to go get some herbs. I think they tell me that agrimony removes hexes. You still got to do the work. You still got to do more than burn a candle and do a spiritual bath. It takes more than that. And on top of that, you're not going to do that no one time and see your motherfucking results. That's not going to happen. If you're trying to do some real shit, you're going to be doing some real shit. There's not no fake Bugazzi, boo-boo, 2 days, we did your work and now we're done. It doesn't work that way. You've been dealing with something for 7 years and you think 2 days worth of work is going to clear that shit up? Girl, guess again. You've been dealing with shit for 7 years. You think a month of doing that shit is going to clear it up? Guess again. You've been dealing with shit for 7 years. You think that 1 or 2 casework is going to clear it up? Guess again. And that's why I offer classes so you can learn how to do the shit yourself. And that's why I offer casework. So if you're like, I can't do it, I'm not in that mind frame, bitch, let's get it done. But people don't listen. You know, people focus on other shit. You rather focus on creating a following than to actually help yourself or help other people. And that's sad. But your time is coming. Your time is coming. The time is up, honey. And I thank Donald Trump for ushering that in. Yes, he don't like gay people. Yes, he don't like LGBT people. Yes, he don't like people of color. Yes, he stands for a lot of shit I don't like and I don't agree with. But at the end of it all, nobody knows the mindset of the Most High. The Most High, everything that happens according to the plan of the Most High. And he ushered in a whole bunch of new shit, including energy, that's getting your so-called spirituals right motherfucking together. Thank you, Donald Trump, for bringing that energy through. And I want to say thank you to the witches and the motherfucking spiritualists that are behind Donald motherfucking Trump. Because they getting all y'all motherfucking asses right motherfucking together. Motherfuckers are afraid of what's coming, bitch. It's coming. It's coming, honey. As I said before, I don't stand for the political science behind Donald Trump, but the spiritual knowledge or the spiritual science behind him, I do see it. I recognize it. I recognize it, honey. I recognize it. Honey, how old was Donald Trump when he got elected? Honey, what part of the world did he come from? Honey, can we break down the aesthetics of Donald Trump? Bitch, he's bringing in that energy, and I love it. It's getting your asses right together. You gotta go. You got to go. You gotta go. The new world that's coming in, the new race of people that's coming in, they cannot thrive and be successful in filth and disgust. They cannot thrive with ignorance. You want to pull the race card every damn time you get an opportunity to do so? You want to pull the gender card every time you get an opportunity to do so? You want to pull the sexual orientation card every time you get an opportunity to do so? Bitch, you gotta go. Because there's more to it than that bullshit. Nobody gives a fuck about what you got going on or what you think you got going on. When you pass the line, nobody give a fuck. You got 100 years to get it right. And you're spending all your fucking years worried about the white people, the white man, the gay people, the gay man, the straight people, the straight man. Girl, bad. They ain't gonna die for you. Ain't no gay man laying in no cast for your ass when it's time for you to die, Dr. Umar. Ain't no lesbian gonna lay in the cast for you when it's time for you to die, Dr. Umar. Ain't no white supremacy gonna die or lay in the casket for you when it's time for you to die, Dr. Umar. Wake up. You're not pleasing your ancestors. You're not pleasing your ancestors. You're not pleasing your ancestors. That's why the whole fucking black community is fucked up now, and you're gonna continue to be fucked up. You're going to continue to be plagued with illnesses. You're going to continue to be plagued with spirits and diseases that's going to fuck you up every which way. Because you're not pleasing your ancestors. What they experienced was meant to get you over. And that's why you manifesting in this third realm right now. If they did not go through that, the you too would still be enslaved. Physically, mentally, and motherfucking spiritually. But right now, you're there because you choose to be there. Right now, you're spiritually enslaved and you're mentally enslaved because you choose to be there. And I'm talking to my people now. You choose to follow people like Dr. Umar, who don't know whether he's going or he's motherfucking coming. And let me live the best life that I possibly can live now, and let me use spirituality to get myself there. Bitch, you got a lot to motherfucking learn. And you gonna come back down here. When this life is over, bitch, you're gonna come right back down here and do the shit all over again. And you might come back as a Donald Trump. As I said before, just because somebody came back white this life don't mean they've always been white. Donald Trump was black before in a life. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. That's why he has so much hate for black folks. Hello? Honey, he was definitely Hispanic in a life too. And if he wasn't Hispanic, he'd definitely been to Mexico. And that's why you have so much hate for Mexico and put up that damn wall. Girl, bye. You hate what you are. I want you to know that you hate what you are. That is called the law of resistance. The universal law of resistance, honey. What you run from, you become. So when you're anti-homo, you really are becoming a homo. When you're anti-racism or I don't like white supremacy, because that's what you are. You are that. You are. There's no difference from a homophobic person from a racist person. It's all the same. Stupid is stupid. Ignorance is ignorance. Lacking knowledge is lacking knowledge. There's no difference in that. You don't like gays, it's no different from a man who don't like blacks. It's equal, bitch. You don't like women, it's different from somebody who don't like a man. It's the same fucking thing. Sexism, racism, homophobia, transphobic, all the motherfucking same thing. And when you wake up, you'll see it all. No justice, no motherfucking peace for nobody. If gays are not accepted, bitch, your black ass ain't gonna be accepted. And I'll make sure of that. I will always burn my fucking candles for that. You don't respect homosexuals, transsexuals, white people, black people, bitch, you ain't getting no equality neither. You ain't getting no fucking equality neither. And I hope and I pray that your ancestors continue to keep their foot on your motherfucking neck. Because it's time to grow up. It's time to use that black magic or that black energy that you got and project yourself out this motherfucking realm. Because right now, bitch, you're looking very stupid and you're looking very suspect. You want to talk about psychology and a higher perspective? You catch that. If you're not awake and you're not getting anything that I'm saying. Oh, here we go. These bitches on one of this fucking verge. Oh shit, here we go. No, bitch. It's no lukewarmness, as scriptures say. You're either hot or you're fucking cold. You're either pro-love or you're pro-hate. You either love people for just that, or you hate people for just that. There's not I love people, but I just don't like gays. I love people, but I just don't like the blacks. I love people, I just don't like white people. I love people, I just don't like Muslims. I love people, I just don't like Christians. The fuck? The fuck would harm to none. If that man and that woman is not doing anything to harm anybody that looks like them or represent any type of energy that they're representing, bitch, they are A-okay. But if you don't see it that way, bitch, then you got a lot of darkness within yourself because your experiences shape your perspective. And your perspective is exactly how your mind is speaking, how it's acting. So once again, homophobia, transphobia, racism, anything that you're against, honey, you've had to have an experience of it or with it in order to have a true hate for it. And if you're constantly living in that hate, then you are becoming that hate because you are what you eat, you are what you speak, and you are what you surround yourself with. So if you're constantly looking for anti-gay things to say, anti-white things or anti-black things to say, that's ultimately what you will become because your cells are listening. You are a multi-dimensional being. And all the words and all the thoughts that you think are the actions of what you become. Going to the Confucius statement, honey, thoughts become words, words become motherfucking actions. Google that and see what comes up. Can't nobody tell me a motherfucking thing. Can't nobody tell me a motherfucking thing. Honey, I see that darkness in Dr. Umar. Honey, ask to see those eyes up close and personal. Honey, ask to see those eyes. The eyes are the windows to the motherfucking soul. Ask to see those eyes. Come closer to the camera, honey, lights on, and let's see those motherfucking pupils, bruh. Let us see those eyes up close and personal, bitch. The face on that video that Dr. Umar did about Osun, honey, he was distraught. He was distraught. There was something mentally going on, and it wasn't pressured. I got to come up with $1 million in 5 months. No, honey. There was something definitely going on deeper than what is being presented, honey. And those who have eyes to see will see, and those who have ears to hear will hear. And we're not talking about physically, honey. We're talking about walking by, not motherfucking sight, but you're talking about walking by faith. Closing your motherfucking eyes and closing your ears off, and what do you feel? That's what we're talking about. Hello? So like I said, I'm done. I just want to share my little piece of my mind with that, honey. At the end of the day, bitch, it's time that they all be exposed, honey. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of secrets come out about Dr. Umar after this. Means he want to work with Osun. Means he want to work with Osun, honey. I won't be surprised about what spirits or what energy comes out after this. I can't stand motherfuckers that use spirit as a way to try to read people down or castigate people. When in reality, bitch, we know what it is. You deal with one type of energy and one type of energy only. That is succubus entities and incubus entities. You're not dealing with no goddess or god energy because you're not a god or a goddess. Oshun don't fuck with peasants.